All right, so stage 2 of the Budapest Major is in the books, and boy, did it bring its fair share of surprises. We got FaZe through with Navi and Liquid, but no Aurora or Astralis. Bit of a weird one, folks. Let's run it down. All right, so first things first, FaZe. I called it. I said in the last video, if you let these guys through, they're gonna go on a tear. This is a roster that has so much major and general tournament experience that there is no amount of pressure that causes them to freeze up. They don't freeze up in circumstances like this. They just come alive. These players live for this shit. And while they don't always win, they do always make it interesting. I will say, I think I had a bit of an easy path opponent-wise, but hey, the stage is the stage. You can only beat who they put in front of you, and beat them they did.
And then the headshot comes out, and Kerrigan's sitting on top of this with the defuse kit. 5-second defuse, and Kerrigan's here to close it. The same guy that kept this team in this major with 0.4 seconds from surviving to thriving.
Speaking of, I still just don't really know what to make of Navi, man. Like, their path through was also pretty optimal, and despite going plus 26, which I will say I think was largely inflated by their 13-2 win over FlyQuest, they emerged from the stage looking sort of fine. This is the issue with BO1s at a major, man. 3 or 4 rounds here and there can make the difference between a 3-0, a team going 3-2, or a team just not making it at all. That said, they 2-0'd Bait in their BO3, and unlike FaZe, didn't need to go to overtime for either. I don't know, man. This is like Navi's whole thing, at least like for the modern iteration of the org, right? Like, I just never have faith in them until they're just in a grand final.
All right, everyone, it's time for the holiday season. I spend a lot of time struggling to think of gifts for my loved ones, to the point where I forget to think about gift ideas for myself. But fortunately, we've partnered with Predator Gaming, who might have the perfect solution to that yearly problem. Now, we all need some much needed downtime after a crazy busy year. And for me, that means chilling out, writing some sick bars with my fountain pens, and drinking a lot of absolutely peak coffee. But with all that extra festive energy, I'm looking forward to hopping online for some relaxing Rocket League sessions. And with Predator Gaming's brand new Helios Neo 16S AI gaming laptop, I'll be able to do that in style. On top of offering desktop-level performance powered by an Intel Ultra 9 processor and a stunning OLED display, the Helios Neo 16S AI does away with the stereotype of gaming laptops lighting your thighs on fire, thanks to its advanced thermal solutions and 5th-gen Aeroblade 3D technology. So if you know a gamer who's a little hard to shop for like me this holiday season, pick them up the Predator Helios Neo 16S AI using the Best Buy link in the description. Or, you know, get one for yourself. Or me. Seriously, guys, can I keep this?
Okay, so now for the weird ones. We got Bait, Imperial, and Paravision. I can safely say that I would not have picked a single one of these teams to go 3-1. It's tough. Like, I'm happy for them. I love an underdog. But I also sort of feel that some of the teams they beat might actually have fared better in stage 3. Very happy and surprised to see Passion through. I think I speak for most NA fans when I say that I expected it to be M80, but both of those last 2 BO3s were quite convincing. You love to see the ghost of complexity past making it through. I just hope they can go even further. 3D Max looks surprisingly sharp, and it's awesome that we have an OG all-French roster at a major in 2025, but the most surprising 3-2 team is unquestionably Liquid. From 0-2 to 3-2, the BO3 reverse sweep is the last thing I was expecting from this roster. Like, I'm happy, I guess, but I'm also just sort of stunned. This team is such a dumpster fire that they can't even suck properly. It's like, when they're good, they lose. When they're bad, they win just so they can lose later on even worse, right? Like, I don't know, man. Go Liquid, I guess, but also, like, I hate it here and just want to get off this ride. Anyway, as for the teams who didn't make it, definitely a couple of surprises here. NiP were off to such a hot start and then lost 3 series in a row. Not just that, they couldn't win a single map in those series. My heart is like, oh, they should have gone through. My brain is screaming at me for how objectively wrong that is. Like, they had literally every chance to make it and then just colossally choked again and again. M80 were in a similar boat where they started off looking NA as hell, and then super good, and then super NA all over again. Those guys must feel pretty down on themselves right now, and honestly, my heart goes out to them, because as soon as they beat Tyloo, I thought they were going to advance. And I think they did too. Astralis are not even worth talking about. What an absolute gong show. Like, yeah, they finished 2-3, but one of those wins was against FlyQuest. Like, no offense, but yikes. This might be a hot take, but I think 2-3 was a bloated record. I legitimately think this team looked awful this stage, and once again, I have no idea where they go from here. Magisk's post-match comments notwithstanding, Astralis could not hit double digits in either map against Liquid and emerged from the series looking as if they've been hit by a train.
Ultimate's had one hell of a day on this deciding game to survive here in Budapest. Yabby and Hoopsie fighting on, doing what they can, but Elige has returned. And a shot towards Yabby and Sue to close it. They stand up and they celebrate. This isn't 2018 anymore. Team Liquid take down Astralis and knock them out of the major here in Budapest.
I really thought that either Tyloo or Fnatic would do some damage, and I'm pretty surprised that neither of them did. For Aurora, I have no words. That was a disaster to behold. I have no feasible excuse as to why they didn't make it through, and I get the impression that they don't either. MIBR just looked like they had absolutely no juice from the get-go, and FlyQuest just petered out so hard. I feel really bad for how poorly they both performed, but them's the licks. Anyway, now it's time for the actual major to start. Will it be GG easy for Vita? Will Furia continue their streak of dominance? And can Falcons win a map? Or do they need to sign another superstar? Tune in to find out.